This interview was brought to you by Doggie Diamonds No Filter Podcast. You can hear the podcast on iTunes. Just search for Doggie Diamonds No Filter or on SoundCloud.com/Doggie Diamonds No Filter. Thank you for all your continued support. Yeah. What's up, everybody? You already know what this is. This is Doggie Diamonds No Filter Podcast. I got a special guest here today.
Yes, sir.
Queens native.
On deck.
What part of Queens you from, man?
Jamaica.
Like, what is it? I thought that was a roach on the wall or some shit. That's how real it get. We got roaches and shit. I got this bump on my chin. I'm gonna hold a mic right here and shit, so I can't see this fucking bump. But Jamaica Queens. All right, Jamaica. I hear Southside Jamaica. I hear Jamaica. Is it a difference between all that?
I mean, yeah, basically you got North Side and South Side.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then just generally Jamaica is kind of like towards like Cambria, like where that ends at.
You know, I don't know shit about none of that. Right? I'm a Brooklyn nigga.
Yeah, well, it's South and it's North.
Because you go to Queens and get lost like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
like,
it's got all the numbers.
Queens, but it'd be like 172nd Street, Place, Avenue.
Yeah.
Like, because you know all the shorties was in Queens.
Yeah, they still are.
Yeah. No, shout out to all the shorties in Queens. So you go to Queens, you check a shorty, and she be like, yo, I'm on 115 Place.
Yeah,
and you
like,
go to...
I live on a place rather than an Ave.
So you go to...
Up coming to the crib.
That's what I'm saying. You go to the motherfucking... The Ave, and you like 115. They be like, no, it's Place. But that shit ain't the next block. It's like...
Yeah, where the mother.
What the fuck is that all about?
I don't know. They just made it like that. It's crazy.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah,
so,
facts.
Grafh. How did you get the name Grafh?
I think that really came from like drawing, like graphic art.
Oh, okay, you was a drawer.
Yeah, I was always a creative nigga. So when I was little, I used to draw before I was really writing rhymes. You know what I'm saying? So even now, like when I got a clothing line and shit, so sometimes I take leather jackets and I draw.
My clothes.
Shit sold out, man. I gotta make you some new shit.
All right.
But like I take like leather jackets and draw like, you know, graffiti that niggas spray on the wall. I write my own graffiti shit on it.
You was a tagger.
I say. Yeah, but I didn't run around tagging like on the walls and shit. But I just, I did it however I did it. Now I do it on clothes and shit like that and wear it. You know what I mean? So it's like art. I'm really about this art shit.
So why did you spell your name like that though? Because I seen one time.
Because I'm a nigga.
No. I remember when I first met you. You stood there and watched, made sure I spelt that shit right. You ain't want no P in your name at all.
I be going to niggas' phones, editing shit now.
Yeah. What's the difference?
I just thought it looked more unique. I just wanted to separate myself from whatever it was. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna put an F here because it just looked like this is whatever I felt. You know what I mean? Like even with the clothing line, the shit says dope.
Okay.
But I spell it DXXXPE.
Makes sense.
People be like, why you put 3 X's? I thought it looked cool.
I take a 1X.
Facts.
I take a 34 pants.
Indeed.
Whenever I get my dope shit, you know, when
shit.
That's what I want from Grafh and shit. You know, shout out to the homies that gave me this shirt, 90s hip hop junkies and shit.
Yeah, you know? I fuck with them. I mean, I don't know them personally, but just off the gram and all that.
We got to support our people. You know what I'm saying? And so let's take them back.
Yeah.
As much as we can.
Indeed.
Grafh.
Yes, sir.
All I know is I saw you. I was like, yo, this kid is nice. I heard you on different little freestyles. What was your first song that hit the waves?
First song? Probably Bang Out, but the freestyles was the shit that set it off in the city. Like, I mean, when I was first coming in the game, most of the DJs didn't want to give me a shot because I was a new nigga. And back then it wasn't, I guess, cool to put a new nigga on. So
without him paying.
Yeah, I guess without him paying. I ain't know nothing about the business back then. Paying payola. All I know is I'm nice and I'm got these bars. What's up?
Yeah.
A lot of niggas wasn't fucking with it like that. So like some DJs would say, yeah, the freestyle is dope, but if you put such and such on it, I can put it. I'm like, this is a freestyle. You want me to get a feature for a fucking freestyle?
Yeah, fuck out of here.
But the nigga Slay, Slay kept it official. Shout out to Slay. My big homie Big Gene brought me to Slay in the beginning. And Slay heard it and was like, oh, this is crazy. I'm putting it on my tape. He wasn't with the politics. And he just heard it, felt it was 100 and put it on the tape. And the city went crazy off the first one.
And that was the freestyle. But then you got the records that I heard. What was your first big record?
The first record that went out on me was Bang Out, I think. I mean, before that, before I was even in the motherfucking game for real, I did a record with my nigga 88 Keys. Shout out to 88 Keys.
Producer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dope.
Yeah, he fuck with Kanye and he makes a lot of dope shit.
Probably Ghost producing it. That's me saying that, not Grafh.
Nah, he make his own. He get his credit. Yeah, son is official. He 100. We did a record called Keep It Gangsta. Wait, I ain't know shit about the business back then. I was fucking probably 15, nigga. I probably sold the record for like a rack.
Damn.
Like, take it.
So you licensed it, or you was like, here, take the record?
I signed whatever I had in front of 15.
That's how real niggas motherfucking calling right in the middle.
Yeah,
of
right.
shit. Anyway.
I think it was like a couple racks. I was like 15, 16. And I think I was like 15, something like that. And his guy at the time wanted the rights to the record. So I ain't had no lawyer or nothing. He had cash right there. I was like, I can take that right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get me some sneakers. I'm gonna go get you.
I was like, nah, I'm gonna get this pack and make
you
this
went
15.
you went and flipped it. Okay.
So I said, I take that. I said, well, I got to sign. I read that shit. I was like, nigga, take this motherfucking song. I take that.
What was the name of that record?
It was called Keep It Gangster.
And they end up putting it out on you or somebody else?
Nah, they put it out under their company. You know what I'm saying? So it was my first piece of vinyl. Like I did a photo shoot. I see my picture on vinyl. My mother still got the shit. It's in shrink wrapped in the crib right now to this day. Word the mo.
Dope.
That was my first piece of like actual real,
in the game,
tangible equipment.
Okay.
Like, real facts. Like I'm in this game. But I wasn't on at all though. I was just a nigga in the hood that could rap well. You know what I'm saying? But I was fucking with my nigga 88. Still my man. I still fuck with 88, man. That's my guy.
88. You old, Pookie.
New
New Jack City reference for those who don't know.
Yeah,
but
right? Nah.
he a big time producer now and shit.
Yeah, he did like No Church in the Wild.
Oh yeah, you know, that's retarded.
He did mad
I know he had did a well, this ain't no 88 Keys interview, so we're not gonna get into him, but he's dope. He's dope. He's definitely dope. Shout out to him. So you do that, and then you have a record. What was your biggest record though, besides the Genuine joint? Your biggest record?
Yeah, the Genuine joint was kind of big. Let me quote something on that too, real
Okay.
quick. When I made that record, that was the first record I made that I didn't say my name on. My name Grafh, y'all. I say it on every record now because when I recorded that shit,
nobody knew who the fuck you was.
I didn't say my name on that shit. And nobody knew who the fuck I was. Niggas thought it was Ludacris. Niggas thought it was Twista.
Damn.
That shit got added around the country, my nigga, and I got no credit for that. I was super tight.
What was it? Was it a check involved?
I just did it, and it blew the fuck up. But if my name was on it, it led to a shitload of checks.
All right. So it was no check involved?
No check was involved.
Damn, see, they did a big freestyle. Hip Hop 101, man. Say your name.
Yeah. But back then, I didn't know the business at all.
You just loved the rap.
I just loved the music and to make it. So I didn't understand the business. So I got jerked left, right, and center back then.
Damn.
You had to learn the game.
Yo, you know what's funny? Reason why I think this podcast with you is so essential because I felt like you like a underrated, unsung dude in this shit. Like, Grafh is super nice. Like, you know, when I look at you, I look at dudes like Petey Crack, I look at dudes like Core Mega, like, yo, these niggas who could rap.
Right.
But it seemed like y'all never really got, y'all just do. You got, you know, you're not fucked up, but it's certain niggas who can't even rhyme who got it. And it's like, we're not talking from a bitter place.
Right.
We just talking about from a business place.
Yeah,
the business
100%.
haven't been kind to certain individuals, you know, and I don't like that shit. So
I don't like it either. You know what's crazy? I used to like point blame at this reason and that reason and all that, but I just look at it live like I look at it like it's just God's plan, man. Whenever it's supposed to happen in totality, it's gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame nobody. I don't say shit. I'm not even into that no more. At one point in my career, it's like, oh, it's because these niggas are scared and I'm with the G's or this reason, or these niggas just don't want to stand next to me because I can rap better than them, or whatever the fucking excuse I might have had. Now I just look at it like, you know what, it's God's plan. Because another artist will come up, not put no work in, and blow up in one day. Some niggas got to grind as long as, like, look at 2 Chainz. He grind long as shit, changed his name, all type of shit, and now he's a superstar.
Yeah, he went from Titty Boy to 2 Chainz.
He grind, his story is he grind for years to be that. DMX grind for like 10, 12 years before he hit and got the success he acquired.
But do you feel like sometimes, yo, this shit can eat a dick, I'm out? Did you ever feel like, yo, I'm out?
Nah, never. Because one, like, I make music, bro.
Okay.
I rap. Like, I'm an artist. I'm a creative soul from the heart. Like, I do the shit. If I won $1 million today, 2 million, whatever the fuck it is, I would still make music. Even if I didn't put it out, I would still make music. I make music.
It's in the DNA.
Word of mother. Yeah, I just create shit. If it wasn't music, I'd be doing some other shit. I'd be drawing or I'd be doing something creative. You know what I'm saying?
So when you say Jamaica, who else is from your hood?
From that area, 50 Cent. He's from 134. Lost Boys, they from 134. I'm from a couple.
Let me ask you something. Clarify something for me. Did the Lost Boys really run Queens at a point?
Run it? I mean,
as far as like the biggest influential group coming out of Queens besides. Because I remember everybody was Lost Boys. Then they became G Unit, but it was the same niggas though, right?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Yeah, it was like the same niggas.
That whole town was sewn up from low. Niggas had the lowest way tattoos. They movement was crazy back then.
That's what I'm saying.
They had a lot of style. And
y'all made us in
with
Brooklyn
shit.
stop wearing Carhartt because I'm like, yo, that's some Queen shit now. Y'all carjack.
right?
We had a store over here in the hood called Triangle Sports. Triangle had all the Carhartt, all the fatigue shit. But when I seen y'all wearing that car, I was like, yo, man. Cause you know Brooklyn and Queens, we had a weird relationship. It was kind of weird. Y'all had all the bitches. But you know what's funny about Queens? Y'all niggas is grimier than us.
Probably.
Let me tell you why. Because y'all kill friends and shit. Brooklyn niggas ain't really kill their friends. Like, if a nigga was your man, you wasn't gonna kill your man. Like, a nigga kill rivals. But Brooklyn niggas from Brooklyn, but see, because that's why that story is so big with Alpo, because that's like an isolated incident coming out of Harlem. Y'all Queens niggas did that shit on a regular though. Like, niggas kill their mans.
I don't know. I mean, a couple Brooklyners kill their man too, man.
Yeah, but y'all shit
Let me tell you why Queens is more fucked up. Because the way the layout is, you can murk a nigga and never even come close to getting caught without a witness or they actually finding the hammer. So niggas get their brains blown out in the car in broad day and this nigga ain't getting caught. It's the way the blocks are.
That's fucked up.
Nigga gets shot in the daytime in Queens and he's not getting caught. Unless it's on camera, like if he shoots in front of a fucking bank or check has in place like an idiot, then okay.
And you know it's fucked up.
If nobody sees you, you sliding.
And y'all don't even really have that many projects like that. And the fucked up shit, I think we got more projects in Brownsville than y'all got in the whole Queens and shit.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah. Brownsville got like fucking 7 projects right across the street from each other. You ain't know that shit?
Pink House and all that, you mean?
No, that's East New York. I'm talking about Seth Low, Brownsville projects. All that shit is right across the street.
7? Yeah, it is, right?
Yeah, it's mad projects. So it's like this area.
And Harlem.
And y'all shit is spread out. No, I'm talking about Brownsville. When you cross the street, you in another projects.
Right.
When you cross that way, you in another projects.
Right, fact.
And this front of the building niggas got beef with the back of the building niggas.
Real shit.
That's how that shit is. But all right, we getting off track a little bit, but this is the fun part about it.
Yeah, fact.
All right, so you in the hood that 50 Cent is in your hood, the Lost Boys in your hood.
Right. I'm from Rosedale all the way down to where they at. I rep all that because I live all over that area. You know what I'm saying? So
why wasn't
we all like it's all like minutes apart.
So why wasn't you a Lost Boy?
I was a little nigga when they was doing that. I was looking up to them niggas. I was just a shorty looking at that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was influenced by it for sure because I'm like I used to even riding by the park. They shot the video and I used to be like, yeah. You know that park was a regular ass motherfucking park, but after that video, I was like, ooh,
the infamous park.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I was just watching that shit, admiring it, just taking it all in, and being happy to be from that side of Queens type shit.
So all right, give me something about Queens real quick. How do y'all look at like Queensbridge and all that shit? Because all that shit is different. But I remember at one point. The Lost Boys beefing with the Queensbridge niggas and shit like that. That's another story that they'll have to tell. But I remember like Mobb Deep and Lost Boys had beef at one point.
I ain't know.
I'm a Brooklyn nigga and I knew that shit. But
see, I knew these niggas like personally when I got a little bigger, so that probably shit was probably
before your time.
Like I know Prodigy now. I never really kicked with him about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Cheeks. I didn't know what the fuck was going on when they were shaking then. I was just into just watching the whole star power of it and just knowing I lived down a block from this shit that's going on TV. I was like, crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
all right. Let's bring them up to speed a little bit. You enter the game.
Yeah.
When do you officially get signed?
I got signed.
Because I heard you robbed Sony for like $800,000. Is that true?
That was $500,000.
Yeah,
$500,000.
I get $1?
Yeah, that's money. That money gone.
That money gone.
That money long gone. But
what year was this?
That was like 2003, 2004.
Nah, you still got money somewhere, man. You ain't spending half.
Not from that. That money gone. Yeah. No, you don't get the $500,000 in your hand though.
Okay, see,
we know what the fuck was going.
for the viewers, they think that he signed for $1 million.
I got $100,000 up front.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Half of that shit with the taxes. The rest, I bought a Hummer when it first came out. Got raped at the fucking dealership. I bought a house.
You still got the house?
Nah, I sold the house, got another one.
Flipped the house?
That one and then bought another one. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But I went up and down my whole career. Like I bought that house, so that was an accomplishment. Sold that house and got robbed on a second mortgage trying to be slick. Sold the house, bought another one. Lost that one because it was too expensive. The second house I bought it in a white area, Jewish block. I was like, I'm gonna be a millionaire.
Thought you was lit?
Yeah, I'm lit. It's going down. Nigga, my mortgage was $7,700 a month.
Woo!
Boy, mortgage alone. Never mind the bill. My loan was $300
Fuck
a month.
Property tax and all that, right?
That was 15 racks for the property tax. The lawn maintenance was $300 a month. Nigga, I had Jay-Z level bills. I was like,
so your overhead a month was like 15 bands.
It was I don't even know what it was. I stopped paying the mortgage after a while. Like, nigga, I keep this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So back some decisions I made, you know, I had to live and learn. But I wanted better for my family. I wasn't just trying to ball and do all the extra shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it just moved them out. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted, at that time, I wanted the best for my family. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know, I want to move out of the hood and do something
You
great.
got to get the fuck out the hood, though.
Yeah, you have to. If niggas leaving mixtapes.
No matter how gangster you
Let me tell
are.
you something, man. All kind of shit was going on.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
All
yeah.
kind of dumbass drama. I was getting into drama in the hood. I'm like, I'm getting money now. Fuck these niggas. I'm not trying to beef. I'm trying to get money and fuck bitches. I'm a young nigga getting this bag. What am I doing mad at anybody? I wasn't mad then. I was like on cloud 9. So I'm like, I'm not trying to go to war. Then I had kids and the baby mother, my mom, all this. I said, man, I'm moving away from this shit and putting them on a nice Jewish block. You know what I'm saying?
And he thought moving with the Jews is gonna help, and that shit ended up.
It was just out of my price range at the time. That was for $1 million nigga, and I was still trying to get there.
You was 1,000 there.
Yeah.
All right.
Straight up.
So you get the deal. What's your first record? You had a big record. What was your biggest record?
What was the biggest record back then? I put I Don't Care out. I Don't Care was produced by the guys that was working with Dr. Dre out in LA.
Okay.
I did all right. Bang Out did pretty good. Bang Out, tell you the truth, my biggest record came later. Bring the Goons Out. That was the biggest record I made, probably to date at radio. That was a big fucking song in this city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was probably the biggest record I made, I would say, to date. That in terms of what it did for me career wise, what it did in this city. Like that record was ringing off in the white clubs, my nigga.
Dang.
White clubs, white bitches, Paris Hilton looking bitches.
Fuck you was doing in the white clubs?
You know,
yeah,
the snow.
Yeah,
that record was shaking. That's what that record took me though. It took me.
Yeah.
I was getting booked at all kind of clubs, the Asian spots, the white spot, and it was shaking to that record.
So all right,
so that was different.
Now everybody knows you. When we think Grafh, what's the first thing you think everybody associates you with?
Queens and probably Black Hand.
Black Hand,
right?
You rep that shit like. You ain't got no Black Hand tattoo on you nowhere? Like, I would think you got that shit tattooed on your neck, your arm. Right. I think Black Hand, I necessarily didn't even really know who Chaz was.
Right.
But I knew the brand Black Hand.
Right.
Based off of you being the feature artist and just being fucking dope. And then it's just at a point where I seen you I think I bumped into you maybe like 4 years ago. And you wasn't Black Hand no more. But you never said to me.
Probably about 4 or 5 years ago. I went in
when I saw you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, when I saw you. We was at Harry Fraud event, remember?
Facts. Okay, I got you.
And I'm like, what's good? You know, and you never shitted on it. You never said, yo, I ain't Black Hand no more, no fuck that shit. You was just like, yo, I got a new movement.
Right.
How do you rep something for so long and make this movement your family? And everybody a part of the movement becomes your family, and then one day you say, I'm not repping this no more.
Well, the way I am as a human, I'm loyal to a flaw. I'm loyal to a T. You could do me dirty.
Loyal fool.
I'm loyal to the fucking max. That's the way I'm built. You know what I'm saying? So it take a long time before I will think about me first. You know what I'm trying to say? Whether the situation is good or bad, I don't put myself first in most situations. And I guess it's a good quality by nature, but it don't help you. I guess I get good karma for the shit.
For that nigga business is good.
Yeah,
but
I'm loyal to, regardless of what's going on, I'm gonna ride till the shit sink. But for that situation, I think business wise, it just wasn't working out towards the end of the day. I wasn't I keep it 100. I've been hustling since I was 15.
Yeah.
The music business changed that for like a good part of my life. But once it got to the point where I was still in the street harder than I was a rapper, I was like, I got to figure out a real way to sustain this whole Grafh shit, this whole music business shit, still take care of my family and invest in my business another way. You know what I'm saying? I got to do something that is going to work for me. You know what I'm saying? So I got to the point where my mom was like, yo, you going to put your friends first or your family first? Like, I really have to look at it that way. Like, damn, I put my kids first or the squad
But was it an incident where you said, all right, this the last straw? Or is it a collective of?
It was a collective of incidents. Like it was a collective of things. It wasn't just like one thing. Because I wrote out, it was years of stuff that I said, you know what? I think I have to try something different. And then creatively, I learned more about the business. Even from Chaz, watching his independence taught me how to be independent. So I learned how to start my own company from him. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So I was already starting Team Bang Dope Gang while I was with him. But it was going to be under that. It probably would have been like a Young Money, Cash Money thing.
Okay.
If it worked out that way. So I was already getting my shit in a row, getting my tax ID, investing. I was always investing in myself. I building my own studios, bought my own cameras, hired my own staff. You know what I'm saying? Hired my own friends to work with me. I did that all the time. I just learned to be that type of entrepreneurial dude. So it just it grew into its own thing. And once I realized I had to try something different, because creatively we were on different pages too.
Okay.
Like a business can't go one way if y'all not both on the same road. You know what I'm saying? So I was just growing as an artist and wanted to try different shit. Like you know what I'm saying? So
I mean, I remember Black Hand. I remember y'all just having like this powerful street movement. And then y'all, it was you, Prince,
right.
Chaz. That's all I knew. And then y'all threw Foxy Brown in the mix.
Right.
And when I saw that shit happen, I said, oh, okay. This is going to be interesting like a motherfucker. Because Foxy, Inga's my sister. I knew Inga since she was 9 years old. We from the same neighborhood. She's from a block over.
Okay, fact.
Right here on St. Mark's. You know what I'm saying? But when I seen her with y'all, I was like, okay. I mean, I think I saw you one day. And I was like, Grafh, how that's gonna work out and shit.
Right.
You was like, nah, everything is cool, you know. And then it didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work. It could have been a beautiful thing though, but it just didn't work. Long story short, I don't want to say nothing bad about her. She's a good soul, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say nothing crazy, but business wise, like I said, it didn't work out. But this shit would have been dope if it did work. You know what I'm saying?
What?
She's like a classic hip hop bro. She's from the era. You know what I'm saying? So if that shit worked, and I represent that real rap shit, so if that shit worked, it'd have been dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that didn't work. Foxy Brown is out of there, but it wasn't really too much bad blood between y'all. Y'all didn't really air each other out.
No bad blood like that.
But the whole time you on Black Hand, the emergence of 50 Cent is coming.
Right.
And he's going at your CEO. Because when he says Slim switch sides on me, the general public doesn't know that's Chaz.
Right.
And then he would do and say little things going at Chaz as a rapper on Black Hand. Because I remember Prince did an interview before, and Prince was like, what I look like having beef with a rapper.
Right.
Like, we really in the streets. He didn't say no names, but I took it as, you know, he was talking about 50. I don't want to put that in his mouth, but that's what I interpreted as. But I was always like, Grafh could rap, though. If Grafh go on that booth and let one go at him, that shit might shake the city up.
Well, back then, I was saying little slick shit, not just to him. I was saying slick shit about every motherfucking body. Yeah. I was never thinking business mind, that I was just more reckless with the mouth, saying whatever the fuck I wanted to say, period. So I said a few things, but I never had an issue with Fifth. Like, for real talk, me and Fifth just met and shook hands like last week.
Wow.
I never really officially met the nigga.
Even being from the same hood, same environment.
I was around him a few times in the beginning before he blew up, but we never kicked it. It was always like a head nod from afar. I knew Banks, I knew Yayo. And I met Yayo like 2 weeks ago, like fucking 3 weeks ago, like really kicked it with the nigga word. You know what I'm saying? I really just met these niggas. I never had an issue with these niggas whatsoever. So it's like you can't have an issue with a nigga that you never met. So but Chaz and his beef was before I was even a part of the picture. So I never really got involved. I didn't ask him about that. Was
it ever a point where Chaz was like, yo, get that nigga, man. I need
because Chaz is such an OG that whatever they have.
Chaz is cool as a motherfucker.
He's like an OG. He's like a superhero gangster. You know what I'm saying? He's like a gangster to the gangsters. So it's like he's by the rule book to the point where he probably wrote the shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right. You say he's like a...
Yeah, so he's like that type of gangster. So I never even asked him about that topic. We never had a discussion about it because, in my opinion, it's none of my motherfucking business. So like, whatever happened with
him and 50 ain't nothing.
It's sensitive between both of y'all, so it's not my business. You know what I'm saying? So we never had a discussion about it. What I know about that situation is whatever the hood know. I never had a one-on-one talking about that because I look at it like it ain't my motherfucking business what I'm asking for. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm riding with y'all niggas. It is what it is. So at that point, if it went left, then it's gonna go left because we all together. You know what I'm saying? But I never had a personal problem with Fifth. You know what I'm saying? I never had a problem with none of them niggas.
So, rumor has it, and you could clarify this. I heard, Grafh, when he left Black Hand, first place he went was This Is 50 office, and he went up there to press 50 like, yo, do we got problems, nigga? Yo, what's good and all that. Clarify that for the people.
Yeah, let me clarify that because people think I went up. I did go up to his office though, Dolo.
Okay.
But one, I ain't go up to press the nigga.
Yeah.
Two, I didn't do it after I left Black Hand. I did it while like Bring the Goons Out was out. I did it when I was still on fire at Black Hand.
Okay.
I just didn't tell nobody I was going.
Okay.
Only my partner Wayne knew. So Chaz ain't find out. The whole squad didn't really find out till after I left. So it probably came to the street like, oh, he went out there after he left. Like, nah. I went out there when I was all the way with Black Hand because I wanted to see if there was a real problem that could either be resolved. And if it couldn't be resolved, then fuck it, I'd rather know that. Like, whatever it is, I wanted to know what it was because, real talk, it was affecting my business.
Did you feel like it could have been him blocking your blessing somewhere? That was an issue?
I mean, indirectly, yeah.
Okay.
Not that he's being petty or hating, but because there is an issue, niggas don't want to get involved. They're just like, okay, we don't want to piss off Chaz, we don't want to piss off 50, so fuck both of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's just how niggas' attitude was.
They didn't pick a side, so you're the casualty of it.
Exactly. I got to suffer for it. So it's like, I'm like, do y'all understand what y'all do if y'all don't green light my music because of whatever the fuck else is going on? Y'all are purposely keeping me in the street, but y'all want to see me go to jail? The fuck you want to do? Like, I gotta... You know what I'm saying? I still got to do what I got to do to progress in life. So if y'all blocking, now I'm talking about 50. I'm just saying if the industry niggas or the gatekeepers, if y'all are blocking, y'all are consciously blocking and keeping the nigga out. Because one time, I ain't even gonna throw the DJ under the bus, but I had a DJ with a combo, one of the DJs at Hot 97 before, and he was talking about another rapper whose record was on a decline, and he said, yeah, we know his record is dying right now, but we keep playing it and pumping it up so he keeps getting booked so he can keep getting show money and stay out the street. So when I heard that, I was like, so if you fucking know that and you're not playing my shit, I know exactly what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
You said pumping it up. You ain't talking about Joe Budden.
No.
Because I'm like, that's a dope segue. That shit was, that's a double entendre right there. See, that's a rapper right there. See,
He got bars on the low.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, hold up, pumping it up. That was slick right there. He know how to throw subs even in the interview.
Nah, it's not even a sub.
Okay.
I just learned business-wise, certain niggas I can't throw under the bus because I got to do business with you.
Okay.
Like I grew up in the business to the point now where I understand it.
You realize that you can't be an asshole all the time.
Yeah, I came in the game an asshole. I'm not even gonna lie. We came in the game kind of
bullying niggas. Yeah.
I came in feeling I was better than niggas. I came in like fuck out my way.
You still think you're better than niggas?
Yeah, but we're gonna leave that for another interview.
Okay, yeah.
But my attitude was more fucked up and more aggressive and abrasive. And some niggas still ain't forgive me for that. It's to the point where to some degree, some niggas I met in the industry, now that I'm a little older and wiser, I seen them, met them again, shook their hand and said, yo, I apologize. So I came at you the first time because I wasn't thinking like a businessman. I was a young nigga fresh out the hood with this bag and I was just like, fuck y'all niggas. But that don't get you the money. That's not business. So as I learned the business, I'm like, oh, this is not how any business
But let me ask you
know
something. When somebody, all right, is a difference between being a bully.
Yeah, I was more like that kind of
and just calling out niggas on a fuck shit.
Yeah, it's a big difference. But I'm not talking about niggas on a fuck shit.
You was just on some bullshit. Fuck y'all. We in the club. We taking y'all bitches. We'll bust you in the head with the bottle.
Fuck everybody. Okay. That was my attitude. And that's most young
niggas' wasn't that is that your fault though? Let me ask you why. Let me explain to you why I don't think that was your fault. That was everybody mantra. That was Dame Dash was saying fuck everybody if it ain't Rockefeller. Was like fuck everybody if it ain't Murder Inc. Wasn't that the way though?
Yeah, and that's still a way for young niggas now. Young niggas don't give a fuck about no OGs or no older rappers or nothing. And I felt like that. I was like, I don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm doing me X, Y, Z. But if you don't pop with that attitude,
you better fucking humble yourself, like, right? Yeah.
Fuck him. You keeping him over there with that shit. So I learned that. I'm like, damn, I burned a couple bridges that I didn't have to burn because it had nothing to do with a bag. That attitude don't get you the money.
True or false? You on the spot right now. This Doggie Diamonds No Filter. Mm-hmm. Did Joe Budden take your style?
On Pump It Up? I mean, not Pump It Up. On Focus? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he purposely straight jacked it, but it was a jack. When I first heard the record and didn't know it was him, I was like, who that ad-libbing on my, I paused at? Like, the way where I was pausing at.
Yeah.
I was like, that was pretty smart to do that. I never thought to ad-lib it there, but I was like, who's that ad-libbing? Then when it started blowing up, I was like, wait. What's going on here? And I tell you how it really was back then. I mean, me and Joe cool now, so this is like water under the bridge. But back then, when I was at Sony, that record because it sounded like me so much, if my deal wasn't done, they probably wouldn't have did the deal.
They would have signed him?
He was already at Def Jam, but they said, well...
You would have copying Joe Budden?
They already knew it was my style, but they was like, we signed you because you were unique. But if another nigga sounds like you, then what's the purpose of having you?
Damn.
That was the attitude. So I was so mad, and I was like, I want to fight. I was super tight because if the deal wasn't done,
it wouldn't have got done.
They would have been like, he's not unique anymore. Another nigga sound like him. Fuck it. Word to mother. They was really that serious about it.
And it's funny because now in 2016, sounding like a nigga gets you a deal.
Yeah.
That's fucking
crazy.
crazy.
Opposite back. Back then it was about real rap.
Did you and Joe Budden ever discuss, yo, nigga, you jack my shit?
Not like that, but it was tension back then. Like, I mean, back then we could have easily shot the fifth and got it over with, but it never went there. And then we just grew into two niggas that's cool.
Okay.
Besides the fact that we respect each other creatively, we got a real relationship. Like I went to nigga crib and we kick it for hours and just talk about whatever the fuck.
He get bitches too though. I ain't gonna front.
He got all the bitches.
He get bitches. I don't
know what this nigga got.
The nigga's emotional. You know, emotional niggas get bitches. That's Doggie Diamond saying. I ain't. Yeah, he's because look who he beefing with. Another emotional nigga.
Yeah, right.
We got light skinned niggas. We gotta stick together, man. Let's just take all the bitches, all the pussy. My cousin Hells is in here. He dark. Grafh is brown skin. Light skinned niggas, we back, man. Let's just get all the bitches.
You know what it is though? See, back then, my track record was kind of like them niggas though. But I was never on Front Street with the bitches.
You was hiding fucking. You was sneak fucking bitches.
Yeah, I was the creep.
Oh, okay.
But you know what I'm saying? I was probably worse than both of them niggas.
Oh, so Grafh just said on the record he got more. You got more pussy than Drake.
No, Drake
probably getting some different type of pussy.
That nigga's a bad man, son. He be after niggas' girlfriends though. I respect the nigga's style.
But how do you not shoot a nigga in the face though for fucking with your girl though? On some real shit.
He ain't shot yet. He done fucked a couple niggas' girls, man. That nigga on a mission.
But then again, let's keep it real. We gonna honor the game. Let's honor the game. If a nigga could take your bitch and fuck your bitch,
and she wasn't yours,
then she wasn't yours. And I don't believe no female is yours anyway, though. It's just your turn.
That's real.
And if he could take her, he might as well just keep her. But he don't even be keeping her. No, he just fucking fuck your bitch in the butt and send her home to you. That's fucked up.
Go ahead.
Like, yo, go ahead, go back home.
I was semi-infamous for that too, but not like that. And he do it in the media. See, it's different now because now you got social media.
Yeah.
When I was on my creep shit, there was no cameras. I'm avoiding cameras creeping. So my track record is pretty filthy too.
Yo, you probably. So you never had a public one that you knocked down?
Nah, I mean there's a couple that are in the public, a whole bunch in the public that I knocked down, but you never caught me with them. I was purposely not trying to get caught with them back then. That's just that's how I was moving.
We need all right. We ain't gonna blow nothing up, but we need a hint of the baddest one you knocked down.
Nah.
All right. Look,
see now.
This how I'm gonna pull it out.
I got a girl now, so I ain't touching none of that.
So what?
Let me tell you why.
This before though.
Let me tell you why. Because
she's still around. The chicks are still around.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, they be
not around like I'm fucking with them, but they just around.
Yeah, and they be like, I know why you went on that show.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, them bitches ain't in the grave, them bitches around.
Yeah.
They probably be in videos like that's on MTV right now.
So
you be like, oh
yeah. So
K-Slay straight stunting. Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah.
All right. It's like my phone book. Okay.
So you and Joe Budden got a chance to really holler and build. How come y'all never really did a bunch of music together?
We did one joint.
That's what I'm saying.
We shot a video and all that. Niggas just be busy, man. I would always do a record with the nigga could rap. I'm a fan of niggas that could rap. That nigga gets busy. You know what I'm saying? So I got records with everybody on Slaughterhouse. I got one with him. I was on one with Joel Ortiz for his first project. Me and Crooked Eye got a joint. Me and Royce got a few joints. Matter of fact, I went on tour with Royce.
And let me say something about you, about your character. Anytime I seen this man, and he was at a club, at a showcase or whatever, and he saw me, he was like, "Come on, you coming in with me?"
Facts.
I don't give a fuck. We bumped into each other a few times, and he was like, "Yo, come on, you coming in with me?" Grafh. And this is a testament to his character. Anytime that I saw Grafh, he was never different. You were the only person in this industry that I probably met that was the same dude every time. It's like, yo, damn, this nigga don't be mad some days. Like, this nigga don't catch attitudes and nothing like that. He was the same dude. Like, yo, what's good? Right. And I think that's why you still here in 2016.
That's real.
Because you learn from being an asshole.
Right.
You got hella pussy. Probably cracked a few niggas in the head. You gotta rob Sony for $500,000 and shit.
Nah, they gave that up. They owed that. I was too hot then. I did that deal. I did a couple. I was on Rockefeller before too. I signed Rockefeller. Shit. That was a nice check too.
That was through Dame Dash though, right?
Yeah, Dame is 100, by the way. Let me just throw this in the mix.
Yeah, because you know Dame get a bad rap these days.
Yeah, fuck
and shit.
that. Dame is 100. I think he one of the dopest execs in the business, but he don't get his credit or his props because niggas overlook what he did.
How hands on is he with the artists?
He all the way, nigga. That nigga's 100.
Yeah, okay.
He's 100. Let me tell you, when I first did the deal with Dame at Def Jam, I gotta tell this fucking story at Rockefeller. Before the paperwork was done, he went like this on a handshake. You signed, put the press release out tomorrow. No paperwork.
Damn.
At this time, there's nothing signed, so there's no paper exchange. So I'm like, okay, we put the release out. There was me, Kanye, and I think Nori. So something like I came in there with Kanye at the time. Okay. I think Nori came too, something like that. But then I was still trapping. So I said, oh, damn, let me holler at you one-on-one. I said, what's up? I was like, you know, the deal's done now, we moving, but
I'm in the street
I'm in the street. So he said, what, you need some money?
Yeah.
All right, nigga, here. Nigga went to his investment bank, took out like probably a nice amount of bread. I was like, here, in cash.
Damn.
I was like,
was it over 10 racks?
Yes.
Over 50?
Nah.
All right, so you don't get crazy,
cash,
right?
though, my nigga. That could whatever could fit that envelope, nigga, out the bank. And then I made a couple moves, boom, 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 between me and you, between us.
Yeah, because between us.
I fucked some of that bread up because something went awry. In the street. I came back and hollered at him again, like, I'm still, I'm
still trapping.
I did 1, 2, and you need some more money? I ain't nigga, like the nigga is such 100, son. I'm like, how could y'all talk bad about this nigga? He is 1,010. He's a real nigga, like 100.
So you on Rockefeller? Did you ever sit down and meet Jay-Z?
Yeah.
So well, because I guess he has to sign off too.
He had to sign his signature when he did the presidency at Def Jam. His signature was on my contract. It was him and L.A. Reid, whoever the fuck else was over there. It was like 4 signatures on that bitch. And Sean Carter was one of them. I was like, wow, this nigga's really on some bullshit.
Yeah.
He had to look at my deal and prove that shit. Like, I was like, oh, that's okay. I respect that. You can't get mad at that, nigga.
But the Rockefeller tenure was short.
It was
long, but nothing came out of it.
Nah.
Did you ever get a rock chain?
Nah, that would have been nice.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, it was something when between that was in the middle of Jay and Dame split. So I got affected by that. All my deals got fucked up by shit that was out of my control. Even the Sony one. When that Sony shit happened, whoever signed me there, I think he was robbing niggas' budgets some wild shit. And I never forget his office and the whole staff was on like the 23rd floor. All them niggas got fired.
Damn.
I remember taking the elevator to that floor. That shit was looking like a stock room, nigga.
Yeah, like a empty, fucking loft or some shit, right?
Tumbleweed blown through that bitch. I was like, oh, guess I don't have a deal now.
So, all right.
The floor's empty, niggas. You don't have a deal, niggas. No deal here.
Let's do let's do this because I think this is important to the industry and to the integrity of this man. You said Dame Dash was a good dude.
100.
He gave you money off the rip.
And not even just for the money, just him, his energy. He's just a real nigga overall. He's not an
Why you think he gets such a bad rap now? Because motherfuckers, like, he's looked at as a fucking complete scumbag now.
Because he's mad abrasive. Because he's mad abrasive and aggressive in his manner, and he's a hood nigga with it. So it's like, Dame you just take him either two ways. There's no gray area with the niggas. Either you're gonna love him the way I love him, or you're gonna hate the nigga to death.
Yeah.
You're not gonna say, oh, he's all right. His personality's too strong to be all right. He's either, oh, I love that nigga, or I fucking hate that nigga.
Do you think Dame Dash don't get enough credit for what he actually did? Because now it's looked at, when motherfuckers say, I heard motherfuckers say he made Hov say, okay, so make another Hov.
Right.
Dame never made another Hov. So everybody looking at him like, nigga.
But in my opinion, I think he didn't make Hov. I mean, Hov was a talented individual. Yeah. Smart. So it's like you don't make.
But Dame DNA, we got to keep it a buck. Like Dame DNA is
definitely
in that.
got. Hell yes, he helped him get from where he was to where he became. Like Dame he's a dope executive.
That's the only thing I don't like about the Dame Dash story. I think that people just call him an asshole, and being that he's an asshole, they look at him like he never did any good business.
Yeah, I mean, by the definition of asshole, he's an asshole. The way he approached shit, you're gonna say, oh, he's an asshole, because he'll shit on you in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
If you want some fuck shit, he's in your ass, and he's in your ass in front of everybody. I done seen a nigga embarrass the shit out of niggas if they not on their A game.
He really be on that gear shit, like if your fucking shirt ain't tucked in a certain way. Cause I seen
whatever.
that.
He snap on your nigga. He'll come in his room and snap on everything and make himself laugh so hard you be laughing with the nigga. He be crying at his own jokes to the point you be like, I be crying just watching him laugh at the shit he's saying. But it's just, but it be funny shit. This is the way he do him is just entertaining. You know what I'm saying? But so everybody ain't gonna take to the way he does business, I guess. But
let me ask you something.
To me.
Let me ask you something. The flip side of it. Do you think, and this might sound crazy to the audience, but I think this has validity. Do you think he get a bad rap because he's black? Because a lot of white executives are assholes too. Like these motherfuckers done fired niggas.
I don't think it's just because he's black. I just think his approach is aggressive and it's harsh. You know what I'm saying? He approaches shit.
Leo Cohen ain't harsh though.
I don't know that nigga personally, so I can't.
But you done seen
every comp I had with Leo Cohen was like surface shit. I don't know.
But I'm just talking about from the stories you hear, same stories you hear about Dame, like Leo Cohen to tell the nigga, you're over, it's this record is corny and what's the difference?
I don't know. I don't want to place a color on it because black niggas feel the way they feel about Dame. I don't know what the fuck white motherfuckers feel. You know what I'm saying? But it's be his approach to shit. It's just the way he.
No, the point I'm making is that when a white exec shit on you, you look at it as I got shitted on. But being that a black man shit on you, you look at it, we supposed to be brothers. But
I feel you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you take it a little bit more personal. But shitted on is shitted on. I don't give a fuck if it was a bluebird or a redbird. You still lost your career.
I can't call it. With him, it could be even sense of humor. I find a nigga hilarious, but some niggas might find it disrespectful.
Yeah, like you playing too much.
Niggas, I be like, this nigga is hilarious to me. But some niggas might be like, and they feeling it. All the way in their bag, like, man, fuck this nigga under their breath or whatever. So it doesn't matter how you interpret it. How you interpret it. Yeah. I was like, this nigga is the greatest. When I was around all the time, he crack on a nigga, I be crying tears. But then some niggas is tight face.
You ever had a conversation with Jay-Z pertaining to music?
No, not really. Not really.
What is that like? Like you got an executive that y'all don't never talk about music.
I remember. Like what I came in at the time when him and Dame was at odds. And
so Dame was like your executive / A&R almost?
100%. Okay. I came in through Dame. So whoever came in with, that's kind of like why Dame felt how he felt about Kanye, because Dame brought me and Kanye over there.
Okay.
And Kanye opted to go with Jay instead of going with Dame.
Yeah.
We stuck with Dame because I felt I'm just a loyal nigga. I was like, it wouldn't have crossed my mind to not stick with the nigga that brought me in. And not knocking Kanye. He made the best decision for him. Look what he had now.
Yeah.
I can't knock that man's business decision.
That was some fuck shit though, Kanye.
Loyalty and business is two different things. That have nothing to do with each other.
And we already determined that Grafh could be a loyal fool sometimes.
All the time. I'm loyal to a fault. It happens.
But that's a street dude in you though.
Yeah.
Because loyalty, being disloyal, where we from, get you killed.
Exactly.
Literally.
Yeah. And I'm from that cloth. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I look at shit. When I look at life, I'm a loyal ass nigga.
So look, this is what we got on Doggie Diamonds No Filter. We got somebody vouching for Dame for once.
Dame is
you're like one of the first people to ever vouch for Dame. Everybody else like say Dame was fucked up.
Because they probably got different experience with him. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not, I can't knock what they feel because they might have a different one-on-one and be like, okay, we're not on the same page. My experience with the nigga was 100.
So why
watching him over the years, looking what he done and looking what he done when I'm sitting in front of him, even to bring me and Kanye over there. Me and Kanye are both great talents. That was his decision. Jay didn't. I don't know what Jay. I know Jay was feeling my music at the time. I don't know if he wanted me in his personal space. I have no idea. I know he just thought Kanye was just a producer. He wasn't fucking with him as a rapper at that time. Dame saw it. Dame always saw it. It was like
the vision. Dame was the visionary of a lot of shit.
Like you can't take that from that nigga. Word.
What? So why wasn't you Dame Dash Music Group?
I was.
You was?
After the Rockefeller shit didn't pan out, then it was Dame Dash Music Group, and we went to Def Jam.
And what happened? Like,
I think contractually, it was me and Sizzle at the time. Shout out to Sizzler too. He's 100 too. Contractually, I guess Dame didn't uphold something that Def Jam wanted. And then the contract had said, if you don't uphold this, then we automatically have Grafh signed directly to Def Jam, and this subsidiary is like a rap.
So now, so he
lost that situation.
So he gets swallowed in to Def Jam, and now you're on Def Jam.
Yeah.
What is that like?
Then we kind of got overlooked. You know what I'm saying? And
because the people who bring you on when they gone, they was like, we ain't want you here anyway, right?
Yeah, it was like a little hate going on. Like somebody, I ain't gonna throw them under the bus either, but one of the
Grafh
people
don't want to throw nobody under the bus
because
today.
I still do business with some of these motherfuckers.
Okay.
I can't because I ain't
Not
fucking
yet.
up my paper. I wouldn't like
Not
shit.
yet, but let it be known. The minute he
one of
gonna
the
throw,
people-
when
yeah.
he throw niggas under the bus, I'm gonna get that under the bus first. Let's just,
Put it
we
this way.
doing that on camera right
Let
now.
me tell you what school I come from. If I fuck with you now, whether I have something negative or positive to say about you, I'm never gonna say it because I still fuck with you now.
That's real.
If I thought you was a fuck nigga, I shouldn't have fucked with you now.
That's
I'm
real.
never gonna shit on you ever.
And you know what? And I like
am,
that.
you know what I'm saying?
I like that because there's a lot of dudes who be shitting on niggas, but then be in their house eating cereal.
Why would you do that? If he was such a fuck nigga, why was you with him in the first place?
Yeah, because it took you 10 years to say he was a fuck nigga. He was a fuck here
And you knew
9
he was
years
a fuck
ago.
nigga 10 years, and you roll with the nigga. So
Yeah.
what does that make you? So
Yeah.
I can never talk bad about a nigga after I leave him. Nah, I should have been shitting on you when I was with you or straightening you out.
Yeah.
when I was with you. So if it's that bad, then nigga, I'm real enough to leave you or not fuck.
But
with
somebody
you,
at Def Jam hated. Was it all right?
They put me on to what's going on.
Was it an artist or was it an executive?
An exec?
Okay.
It was kind of like, to make it a small to make an example out of it. Let's say you got 3 items right here. Let's say it's a Grafh project, motherfucking Beanie project, and a Kanye project. The way they would do it, they wouldn't say, don't push the Grafh project. They'll just tell you their plans for the Beanie project, their plans for the Kanye project, and then walk out the motherfucking meeting.
Damn, I don't want to laugh at you, my nigga.
So a nigga would get that, like, okay, so we're not doing this. Okay, cool. So they know how to shit on you without shitting on you. So, you know what I'm saying? So they was doing little shit like that. Like, whoever that person that was in charge, I ain't gonna say, but whoever that person was, they said they was doing some fuck shit.
We could decipher it though. This what we gonna do is the audience, right? We gonna sit there and say, who was the execs at that time? And we gonna do process of elimination. Not now though, but we gonna do that. The no filter crew and me, we gonna do process of elimination. So when y'all hear this, let's try to figure out who didn't want Grafh shit to go. And we gonna say fuck them, because Grafh is nice.
And some niggas at that time was doing fuck shit because they were scared. Because they was like, okay,
Grafh can rap.
One, he could rap, so he might be a threat to what we got doing or the other artists here. 2, collectively these niggas is real. They not rapper real, they street real, and some niggas ain't comfortable with that. Some niggas ain't built like that. And I get it. Some of y'all niggas is pussy, and some of y'all niggas just uncomfortable.
Did you ever did you feel like you had the image of, all right, if Grafh don't get his way, they gonna come up here and tie everybody in the office up? Did that hurt you if people thought of you like that?
It hurt because my attitude was kind of like that in the very beginning. I was like, man, like my attitude was a little kind of fucked up. So we didn't have. It's not that we would actually did it, but the energy we gave all, how we felt like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to say?
yeah.
So we was really on some business shit, and at that time we was trying to learn the business to the fullest.
Like this nigga's with a bank robber.
We reading all the books and everything. You know what I'm saying? So,
Jazz is a fucking bank robber. You know what I'm saying? He's on fucking American Gangster and all this shit.
All that. And it's Chaz and some of the niggas I'm running with. It's just it was a conglomerate of real niggas that if you're already a rich nigga, you'd be like, if I don't want to deal with this, I don't have to. Like if you got your paper already, you can pick and choose who you want to fuck with.
Because you're like, I'm not gonna invite that element in my shit.
I don't have to. I'm already paid. I don't care. You know what I'm trying to say?
All right.
I get it.
I'm not gonna keep you long because I know you gotta run. We're gonna do a part 2 to this.
That's what's up.
But we got Grafh here. Give them all your social network.
Website, graphonline.com. Y'all log on to that. Check out the motherfucking album.
Is it a graph.com? Somebody got that?
I think so. Somebody, I don't know who the fuck. I probably got it and came.
Yeah.
Forgot the password.
Because I always wonder why artists be like,
myself.
Yeah, like, because I always wonder why artists be like 50 Cent online. So don't the labels sometimes take your name and your
Yeah, but I gotta research who got that.
Okay.
But the thing is that we made Graph Online so long ago, I can't remember why the fuck we did it.
Okay. All right. So go ahead. Continue.
So Graph Online is the website. I got an album out called Painkillers Reloaded. It embodies the real hip hop. For real. You know what I'm saying? No, I rap for real. What I do, I make this like gumbo of music. Like I take classic hip hop with new shit and then I create it and give you the future.
Okay.
So I really need y'all to embrace that, man. Graph. It's a Painkillers Reloaded. It's out right now. Got my nigga Wiz Khalifa on there. I got the whole Locks on there, but they all on different records. So I got Jadakiss on the record with Wiz. I got me in the record with Sheek Luch. And then I got Styles P on the record with the nigga Loaded Lux. I got my nigga Jaron Benton on there. Big homie Bun B's on there, who's on all my projects. Shout out to Bun. And Royce the 5'9" is on there, man. My nigga Royce on there. That's produced by Pete Rock. That record. It's crazy.
Oh my God. The fucking GOAT.
Real hip hop shit.
Did you go in the studio with Pete Rock?
Absolutely.
Yo.
No other way I would.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna say this because I got a Pete Rock. When Pete Rock walked in the room, right? I was doing an interview with Rozelle. And Pete Rock walks in the room and he says, Doggie Diamonds, And that was my first and only ever groupie moment in hip hop history because I'm like, this man I idolized knew my name. Like I'm gonna show you an SP 1200 around here.
That's real.
Because of Pete Rock. A 950 is right there.
Facts.
Because of Pete Rock. Like I copied this nigga.
You know what's crazy?
Go ahead.
I had that same moment with the nigga Nas when I first met Nas. No, it was the second time I ever seen Nas. Nas the reason why I started rapping.
Okay,
I wasn't rapping before that. I was just in the fucking hood.
And who did The World Is Yours?
Pete Rock.
This is what I'm saying.
But listen to this shit though.
Go ahead.
I seen Nas. I'll never forget. It was in the motherfucking, was that Webster Hall? Webster Hall upstairs a couple years ago.
The big room?
Yeah, this is after I probably like parted ways with Black Hand. I was doing my own shit. So I was dumping hella videos talking about like independent shit, whatever the fuck. So I walk up to Nas, he got the security and all that. So I don't know he really remembers me because I met the nigga a long time ago. So when I seen him,
was y'all on Sony together? He's probably there at the time. He
definitely
was there at the time.
I was on Epic side.
He was on the Columbia side. Yeah,
exactly. So I see the nigga and security ain't really trying to let nobody by. So he seen, oh no, let him in. So when I came over there, he said, Grafh, I'm watching you. I was like, me?
Yeah.
Nigga, he named two things I had out. I felt like a fucking schoolgirl. Yeah. I was like, me? I was cheesing ear to ear. That was my first moment like that. I mean, I done been around Jay every motherfucking body, but I never felt that because I'm like, yo, you the reason why I do this shit.
Yeah, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
I had it twice in my life. Well, I had it 3 times. The first time was when I met Big Daddy Kane.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I was like, I almost didn't even really know how to move in front of him. I'm like, yo, this is fucking Big Daddy. And this was so long ago, he still had the blonde hair from Media Man.
Wow.
So I was like, yo, this is the greatest rapper of all time. Right? Then I met Ralph McDaniels.
Oh, that's
Video
crazy.
Music Box. And he said, yo, I like what you're doing out there. I was like, yo, you see what I'm doing? He's like, yeah, nah, I like what you're doing and shit. You're doing a lot for the culture. I was like, nobody can tell me shit. Ralph said I'm doing good.
That's crazy.
And then Pete Rock walked in the room. He said, Doggie Diamonds. I said, holy shit. I got it on camera too.
Yeah, you need that.
And I was like, Rozelle? Yo, Pete Rock in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, we saying these stories to people because we still love the culture and the people. I think the people now don't love the people because they think the people is accessible. You saw their gram, so they don't matter no more.
Right.
We talking about an era where you never saw a dude unless it was a video,
a
concert. But for the man to be standing in front of you,
it's crazy.
And acknowledge you, it was different. And I think to a certain extent, social media kind of fucked it up where people think, oh, I know Grafh because he eat Chipotle all the time. Like I know what he eat. I seen his kids. You know what I'm saying? We ain't know nothing about Kane, Rakim. We still don't know shit about Rakim.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we didn't know nothing about them. So for them to be standing in front of you, for Nas to say, Grafh, you like.
I was blown away.
Yeah,
I was like,
and that's dope. That's what make you fall.
He the only nigga I straight up asked for a picture. I was like, nigga, I don't know how to do this, but I have to take a picture. Yeah. I was like, somebody take this motherfucking phone now.
Yeah.
Facts.
Word. Give me anybody's phone and send me the picture.
Yeah, I was like, nigga. And I was like, I don't normally do this, but this is different.
Yeah,
Nas, nigga. Like
Nas is
I was with the nigga the other day. Word of mother.
Yeah.
Had a good conversation. I'm like, this is just you just Nas, nigga.
Yeah.
Nas for no reason.
For no fucking you know what I was about to say that same
Nas,
shit.
Nigga.
You Nas, arguably one of the greatest rappers ever. I didn't have him in my top 5.
Right.
But I also don't have Jay-Z in my top 5, Tupac
real.
or Big. You know what I'm saying? My top 5 is the Kanes, Rakim, Cool G Raps. You know who's in my top 5 that people disagree with me with? Ice Cube.
Oh, that's crazy.
Ice Cube.
I never got into his shit like that.
You never listened to like the Predator album?
Nah, because I guess I looked at him more like a hustler. I never knew he was like an MC. I never really got into this shit.
We gotta get Grafh into some Ice Cube shit. Ice Cube at one point, yo.
I guess I heard more of his interviews than his music, and he gave me the impression that he pimped the game, like he wasn't really about the music.
No, that's Ice-T, man. You talking about
Ice Cube? I'm bugging.
Yeah. I'm like,
oh yeah, Ice Cube was official.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Got him on
Ice-T.
Yeah, I'm like,
what the mouth thought he said Ice-T this whole time? I'm bugging.
No, I said Ice Cube.
No, Ice Cube was official. Yeah,
Ice Cube, man, one of the top.
You know what's funny? When I watched that motherfucking movie, he wrote all them niggas shit. Yeah, that nigga was the businessman, the writer, the everything, nigga. I'm like,
Ice Cube.
Nah, he was 100.
That's what I'm saying.
A billion.
Like, that's what I'm saying. They're like,
I never had him in my top 5. I tell you the truth, I never got into his shit like that either, though.
Yeah.
Like how you probably into it. I got the Nas, J's, Biggie's, Tupac in my top.
Yeah.
Eminem. The niggas is in my top 5.
I don't got Eminem in my top
That
5.
nigga's an animal.
He could look. He could rap, right? Well, let's keep it real. Nah, I ain't going. Nah, there's no filter. We gotta keep it real.
Right.
I think if Eminem was black, he might be looked at as like a Sean Price.
Nah, I think if he was black, he'd be like a Royce the 5'9", in my opinion. So he'd still be great. Royce is in my top.
No, Royce
5
is
too.
great, but see, when I think of dope MC, Eminem, let's
That
not get
nigga
into
is fucking
Eminem
retarded.
is not whack. All right, Eminem is not whack, but I just think him being white made him that much
But see,
better.
I keep it a rack with you though.
Cause look, let me tell you why. Let me get my Eminem case right here. Why? This nigga never had to make a club record. He never had to make a radio record. And if a black
He made radio
man,
records now, that's not true. But
because of the money, made it a
Right.
radio record. But that don't mean it was. He never had to talk about popping bottles and fucking bitches.
nah,
and,
but he still made radio records, just not nigga record. He made radio records for
Why he don't-
being
what-
a white guy.
Exact. That's the point I'm
But they was still
making.
radio records. Like think about the pop records. They was pop records the nigga made on the low. If
But
you listen
people
to the
though,
format of them shits.
but this is the point that I'm making. If a black man rap about killing his mother and raping his moms, your career is done, my nigga. It's over. It's over.
Right,
So
I dig it.
yeah, all right, you know.
But I will say this. When I first heard them niggas, him and Royce, they was on college radio. They wasn't on or nothing. They was on college radio. That shit cut off?
No, we still rolling.
They was on
It's just
col-
blinking red, right? Yeah,
Yo,
yeah, we good.
They was on college radio. They was nowhere near having a deal. I thought that nigga was fucking amazing. I was like, who the... I don't even know if I know he's white or not. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, yo, these two niggas on college radio, they retarded.
Was that because at one point you had to do Stretch and Bobby though.
They was on all that shit, but
Yeah.
they wasn't on. That was way before Dre.
Eminem, nah,
I'm saying?
Eminem is ill. Cause I think
Yeah.
my favorite Eminem song is fucking I Never Knew I. That's my favorite record.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just
Eminem-
talking about his level of skill. Even with his freestyle, how he was going. That nigga is...
I was just more of a Pharoah Monch nigga though.
That nigga's a beast too, though.
Pharoah Monch is I don't even think Pharoah Monch is human.
But the way he played with syllables, if you ask Pharoah what he think about M, he probably say the same thing I'm saying. Because he gonna hear it like I'm hearing
Y'all
it.
on that politically correct shit.
Nah, not even. That nigga's nice, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
He
Yeah.
nice, he nice. He ill.
See, I rhyme in syllables, like the way I rhyme. All my music is off beat and it's in a bunch of fucking syllables. It's
But you
never
know,
on beat. It's like
funny,
some other shit.
But it's funny that I did a podcast with PD Crack and I'm doing one with you. Like y'all niggas could rap.
Yeah,
Like,
facts. PD, my nigga too.
like y'all
What up,
niggas is
boy?
talking. Like, yo, hold up. Is these niggas rapping or are they talking? But the shit is in the
Right.
pocket. So, all right, we here with Grafh. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Y'all niggas on the check my motherfucking Instagram if I ain't say that.
Go ahead,
I'm
go
a
ahead.
bad plug promoter nigga.
Go
Let me
ahead.
do the
Plug-
show.
plug it right. Pause.
Instagram, go to that shit. Grafh is Grafh. Watch the movie, support a nigga, you already know. Twitter, same thing. Grafh. Read my bullshit. Indulge. Fuck with your boy. The website, I'm gonna say that again. grapfonline.com. Grafh. You can spell online by your motherfucking self. Get the album, man. Painkillers Reloaded. Painkillers Reloaded. It's independent. I need y'all to celebrate independence.
Help 'em.
Support independence.
Support 'em.
Go buy the shit, stream it, whatever. Just get it. Fuck the bootleg. Support. I appreciate you motherfuckers. It's my first independent real album that I've
On
put
its
out.
own.
Everything else is like mixtape and shit like this.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
first independent product really out that's on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, all that. Support it. Even the tour I went Royce the 5'9". I want to shout out to him and Keno because they the first niggas that have invited me on a tour.
Dope. Shout out to Royce
All
for
these
that.
years I've been in this motherfucking game, they the first niggas to say, yo, come on tour with us. So that was a
Shout
was
out to
a whole
Royce for that. I like
beautiful
that.
thing.
That
Yeah,
make
you know what I'm
me
saying?
like Royce even more now.
He's a 100. So that was my first tour. This is my first album. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I just started. Even though I've been in here all these years, I feel like I
You
just
did. You got all
fucking
skinny and
started.
shit, smaller.
I'm trying to get this motherfucker 6-pack right, man. Trey Songz fucked it up for everybody. That's what y'all bitches want to see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. All right. So yo, this is Doggie Diamonds. We on No Filter. We had Grafh in the building. We gonna do
Yeah.
part 2 because I got some other stuff I want to ask him.
Facts.
But you know, he got some business he got to handle. But he just happened to come by, swing by and shit. Shout out to my
Yeah.
cousin Hells for bringing him.
My nigga Hells, man. Hell's a squad.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
wonder who mixing my records, man. Hell yeah, mixing it. My nigga Sean out of DC mixed a lot of my records too. But for this album, I think Hells and Sean kind of split it. But Hells yeah, man. Yeah, fuck with my boy. Yeah.
So we out of here. Make sure you follow me. Make sure you subscribe to this on SoundCloud and iTunes. And shout out to everybody for helping this podcast be in top 5 in the motherfucking world.
That's real, man. Congrats on that.
Yeah,
real talk.
yeah. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I just do it for the people. We out of here.
What's up?
All right. I got to get the fuck out of here. Thank you for listening to Doggie Diamonds No Filter podcast. If you like this podcast, make sure you share this. Spread the word. Talk about it. Argue with me. I don't give a fuck what you do. Leave a comment. This is Doggie Diamonds. I'm out of here. See you on the next podcast. Peace.
Doggie Diamonds did this. Doggie Diamonds did this.
Hey, thank you for watching. Don't leave without subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. Peace.